The Walmart 401K Hardship Withdrawal. Many people want to know how to get a Walmart 401K Hardship Withdrawal. Walmart offers many benefits, and one of them is the 401K. Inside of the 401K, there are layers. Not only does it work for you, it can also be used in emergency times. And times are so unpredictable these days that you always have to keep accounts around because you never know what can happen. The 401K is a saving mechanism, and it also can be an emergency account if you use it the right way. First thing you need to do is go to benefits.ml.com. Next, log into your account. Once you log into your account, click Walmart 401K Plan. Under Actions, click View Withdrawal and Rollover Options. One quick note, your withdrawal is subject to a federal income tax as ordinary income. In addition, unless you qualify for an exception, you will also be subject to a 10% additional federal tax on withdrawals taken before age 59 and a half. You must have an immediate and heavy financial need that will qualify as a reason for a hardship withdrawal. And it says the cash withdrawal amount. It says for me, the maximum withdrawal amount is this number right here. The amount may vary based upon the withdrawal type. Start a withdrawal. You can do the qualified birth and adoption or a hardship withdrawal. But we're just going to click hardship withdrawal to look at the other items. The withdrawal amount, the withholding tax rate. And so this is the amount after the taxes have been taken out of hardship withdrawal. So it looks like they're basically saying you can apply for multiple hardship reasons, but you'll only be approved for the reasons for which you submitted appropriate documentation. The amount you withdraw cannot be greater than what is required to satisfy the immediate and heavy financial need, plus what is required to pay the taxes you owe as a result of the withdrawal. Must have taken all loans and other current available distributions before taking out the hardship withdrawal. Your hardship check will be sent to the address listed on Merrill's record keeping account. It looks like it might be a transaction fee and a hardship processing fee. The reasons why. The reasons people get hardship withdrawals, and these are some serious reasons that must be taken seriously and used wisely, because at the end of the day, you're taking away from your 401k, so you're taking away from your future. So it must be something serious now that you are taking care of so that you can have a future or have a better future. I just want you to know that it must be one of these reasons listed. Let's go through each reason. It's like the basic layer of each reason. The first reason on here is unreimbursed and unpaid medical or dental expenses that will be deductible under the Internal Revenue Code 213D. So the first reason is medical. The next reason is foreclosure on mortgage of principal residence. The need to prevent foreclosure on the mortgage of your principal residence. It says eviction of principal residence. The need to prevent eviction from your principal residence. Post-secondary education. Payment of unpaid tuition, related educational fees, and room and board expenses for up to the next 12 months of post-secondary education. The expenses can be for yourself, your spouse, your child, dependent, or your primary beneficiary on file. Burial or funeral. Payment of burial or funeral expenses. The expenses can be for your spouse, parent, child, dependent, or your primary beneficiary on file for this plan if applicable. To pay for funeral expenses, funerals are high, and you can use the money from the 401k to pay for that. Purchase of principal residence. The cost directly related to the purchase, excluding mortgage payments, of your primary residence. This includes a mobile home on blocks, but not vacation homes, second home, trailers, fifth wheelers, motorhomes, RVs, or the construction of buildings such as garages, barns, or other home improvements. For costs directly related to the purchase of your primary residence. Construction of principal residence. Construction must be for your principal residence. Don't build your primary residence. You can use some of that money. casualty home repair. Expenses for the repair of damage to your principal residence that will qualify for the casualty deduction under the Internal Revenue Code 165, and whether the loss exceeds 10% of adjusted gross income. In order to qualify, the damage to your principal residence must be due to fire, storm, or other destruction resulting from an identifiable event of a sudden, unexpected, or unusual nature that is not reimbursed by insurance, government assistance, or any other source. So casualty home repair. And then there's FEMA natural disaster. Expenses and losses, including loss of income incurred on account of a disaster declared by the Federal Emergency Management Agency after January 1st, 2008 under the Robert T. Stafford Disaster Relief and Emergency Assistance Act. In order to qualify, the expense or loss must be due to a federally declared disaster, and your principal residence or principal place of employment at the time of the disaster was located in an area designated by FEMA for individual assistance with respect to the disaster. These are the reasons that you can get a hardship withdrawal for, because these are the declared hardship reasons. They're gonna ask you for the participant identification, then the hardship reason details, income tax withholding payment instructions, certification of hardship, and then review, print, or submit. And so basically you just go through each item and give them the details, provide any documentation. They may request documentation from you. Get all of that information together first, or at least write it down and take note that you might need the documentation. I hope everybody's doing okay. I know that if you're getting this, you're going through a lot, and you might just need a little assistance. The 401k is there for your future. It's there for your future. So I want you to consider that before you take anything out of the 401k. Just, it is there for your future. And as you can see, as you get older over time, you'll see that you're gonna need the money in the future, because the future is so close, even though it seems so far. And we all should realize that the future is now. Live in the present, but think about the future. That's what's important. Take it one day at a time. Be optimistic, and have a great day.